how the 2020s are going, how the 2010s went. Spotify when I open it on PC, do you want me to play music on your phone? How comedians sleep after selling their soul. Parents, third child, first child, second child. What's this? Your movie, sir? No, that can't be right. I haven't bought a subscription yet. You can just pop the disc in and watch it whenever you want. When you hear your neighbors having some fun but the guy is the one screaming. Streaming services after charging for premium plans that now also have ads in them. Every time my depression tries to put me down, I imagine it as Chud Jack and it makes me smile. Maybe this day will be alright. It won't. This controller is the Wave and for only $100. I can do it myself for less than $1. Girls when they call you ugly. Girls when you call them ugly. Taking life seriously, realizing that we are all fools. In Cyberpunk 2077 universe, AI killed the internet by propagating all over it faster than humans could hope to stop it. This forced companies and people to abandon it and either use isolated small networks or reconnect in real life. Me seeing AI in real life doing just that. Me 2 weeks after buying a 3D printer. Wow, look at all this random bullshit. Blow my mind. People hate change so much, they are willing to spend the rest of their lives with familiar misery. September 30th. October 1st. When the neighbors are fighting a little too loudly. Purchases a small bottle of water, the receipt the cashier gives me. Put my alarm on the other side of the room. I'm forced to get out of bed to turn it off. I turn it off, go back to bed and keep sleeping. When you're arguing with your mom, and she accuses you of saying the most unhinged shit ever. Teachers. Drinking alcohol using phones. Disney version of a fairy tale. Original version of the fairy tale. Release the Epps files. Trump. Best we can do is Amelia Earhart. Me get up in the morning and waiting for the motivation to do anything to kick in. Perfume users on their way to buy foul smelling liquids just because the bottle says who to cow dung or some shit. Who said work is stressful? I'm 26 and I feel great. Me after realizing I was looking for my phone using my phone's flashlight. My work life. My freedom. Life after accepting that love isn't for me. I don't like this. Block it. Peaceful happiness returns. When I see this sign, should skid mark mode be on or off? Me, wow, this day sure is nice. Mom screaming for no effing reason. Artists watching some random guy on YouTube slow plus reverbing their song and getting 20 million views. Toasters are like tanning beds for bread. When you're already struggling in life and someone decided to rub their success in your face. Wow, congrats. I don't give a F. How I be feeling when ChatGPT is taking more than 10 seconds to answer my question. Streaming or digital media enthusiasts. Physical media. You could not live with your own failure. Where did that bring you? Back to me. When your comment is so stupid that no one accuses you of using AI to write it. I have one, but at what cost? I don't know who I am, but I'm the reason for everything's ruin. Me walking to a fancy mall to take a shit. 2025. Expectation. Reality. The automatic grill cleaning robot. The first time Howard saw a corkscrew he probably thought it was a artwork. This had me spiraling. Heat 2 officially gets greenlit. Me sad the title won't be Heat 2 Thermal Expansion. The cat that pounces on my feet at night when I sit on the bed and take off my flip-flops. Apple, your money. Hunting bud make it vegan. Girl didn't know the word for gathering. People see me spending money and think I'm rich. Bro, I'm just irresponsible. Me watching a romantic movie but no longer believing in love. Push her. Wait until it rains to drive. Roads are slick. Get up to 112 miles per hour. Slam on the brakes. Turn off my engine. Hydroplane all the way to work. Gas prices. Never heard of him. It'll get better in high school. It'll get better in college. It'll get better in university. It will get better when I have a job. Check out this book I found. It's full of myths and things that don't exist. Unicorn. Fairies. A good politician. Me. Call me whenever you need me. Also me. 43 missed calls. Holding off Mariah Carey for as long as possible. So I did the math to see where I could go on vacation, and according to the budget I'm going to work. Please, I'll give you LMAO, I already have a head, you effing hard. My last relationship was like Forrest and Jenny. I was retarded and she was a father came into the store with his daughter and she picked 10 Burberry watches. Then she said thank you daddy, and I was thinking wow, my dad doesn't even buy me lunch. Then he smacked her and I was like oh, not that type of daddy. What a life she lives. I don't have time to read a baby on board bumper sticker. I'm on my phone. I think it's card only. As someone who used to work in customer service, I assure you those 3 signs won't be enough. Imagine being so rich that doing average people things is like a mini vacation in poor people's land. Eating a temporary snack while I stand in front of the pantry trying to decide on a formal permanent snack. Couldn't find a parking spot at my job so I left. They got enough people. How do I teach my body that the fight or flight response is supposed to be for life or death situations, not social interactions? Clicks on video. Yeah dude, this video makes a pretty good point. Yeah, that's pretty true. Pauses video. What he just said is really true actually. And pauses and nods along more. Yeah. People who watch and donate money to this nonsense need to be. The illusion of free choice. 1 hour 30 minutes commute. Hey, I got a new follower. Who the F would be dumb enough to follow me? Now that I'm a teacher, I finally understand the scene where Yoda gets so tired of answering Luke's questions that he just lies. The beastly urge to be mean when I'm a little bit annoyed. Men with childhood trauma often prefer emulation instead of real intimacy. Most people rejected his message. They hated Jesus because he told them the truth. How Zeus reacts when crowns hit and you ask for the multi. Wired earphones are the GOAT. No charging needed. Connect instantly. Very affordable. Easy to carry. No big deal if they get stolen. My wife dreamed I cheated on her. Now she wants an apology. Sandwich disassembled. When you know your friend go to the effed up stuff he jokes about but you can't prove it. When the person you like to annoy actually gets mad. Battlefield fans looking down upon COD as if Battlefield wasn't a lead franchise for the past 5 years. They don't know this. They just got into Battlefield 2 months ago. Hiding from wife. Bar phone rates. $1 nope not here. $2 just missed him. $3 just had 1 drink and left. $4 hasn't been in all day. $5 never heard of him. Please see bartender upon arrival. POV. You're unemployed so it's time to hop on LinkedIn and beg for a job. When you're so can't even force pull the button. How MFs who use fidget spinner and 2016 in the same sentence look to me. My toddler dropped my phone while she was FaceTiming. My mom gasped, picked it back up and asked, "Grandma, are you okay?" It was the cutest, dumbest thing I have ever seen. Did you while I was gone? Tim, yeah, was just released a new. What, Tim? Oh, you mean the game? Imagine trusting me to drive us around at night and this is how I see. Boss, we are all on the same boat, the boat. soldier. Yes captain. I didn't see you at the camouflage classes. Thank you captain. Plants outside. Hum concrete convenient. Plants at home. Is this tap water? I'm allergic. The garden. I'm unhinged run. Nobody. McDonald's. When you and your side chick are dumb as F. Fox News did to grown adults what they said video games would do to kids. When your custom character shows up in a cutscene. Do you know someone over 30 who still plays video games? Well of course I know him. He's me. Costco is so frustrating. Every time I go in for a $1.50 hot dog combo they upsell me on the $26,999.99 Macallan. Was counting my tips and found this. Society. Nowadays it's very difficult to make new friends. People are very wary of strangers. Me. Man brings his taxi driver to theme park after finding out he's never been. Americans. I'm traveling to Europe. Europe. Spain's not here because they think it's in South America. Was trimming my husband's beard and she came up behind me. I was like oh yeah I'll shave the dog, jokingly, and she moved her head and now has this line in her head. She looks like a money box and I can't even look at her without crying. If I make a mistake in English please don't correct me. I have no respect for this language. When you wake up from a deep sleep at 2:34 am. Every time I buy Tic Tacs I pretend to be a pill-addicted housewife trapped in a hellish marriage with an evil CEO. When they're arguing about some trade bullshit but you can't stop thinking about that 9-year-old. A geologist gathering his things after being fired. When I was a boy a homeless man gave me life-changing advice. He said, if something doesn't make you happy remove it from your life. Possible Mandela effect here. Did the sun used to have sunglasses? English is so fake. How can you drink a drink but can't food a food? Gen V season 2 has introduced a cool villain and they didn't make him some sort of freaky XD gen. You can't just erase people out your life. Me, Auntie. When you take over Hogwarts but the students don't notice because they are too busy effing each other while conjured and see. World's wealth. 2%. 50%. Where did I put it? I put it down carelessly. I forgot where. I set it in a special place. I forgot where. Me falling in love with a girl. God using her to hurt me for character development. Fun fact, a majority of archaeologists are women due to their natural ability to dig up the past. I just want a job Monday to Friday 9 am to 9:05 am, $2,500 a minute, nothing too crazy. Me passing someone, you slow bee, me being passed, okay speed racer. If an alligator were crossed with a crocodile, would it be called a crocagator or an allidile? Me when I don't know I'm just in my room all day. Me trying to find my place in this world. ChatGPT, parents who wouldn't take responsibility and watch their kids. British people when you say their food isn't good and they respond back just listing off Indian food in it. Me barely beating the boss with low HP. The boss's second phase. Marriage is having your spouse sit right next to you and play loud videos on their phone while you're trying to watch your favorite show. I have started using Shrek as a unit of time where 1 Shrek equals 1 hour 35 minutes, the length of the movie. Examples, see you in a Shrek, 1 hour 35 minutes, dinner will be ready in half a Shrek, 47.5 minutes, my birthday is only 469.9 Shreks away, 1 month. Me after touching the worst texture in existence. My roommate really just said he bout to last a total of 3 minutes LMFAO. Hello most amazing awesome roommate ever. Sup, I have a favor. I assumed. What do you need? I have a chick sliding through tomorrow and we gonna ref but she's mad loud and I'm hoping you won't be home around the hours of 9 PM to 9:03 PM. You can add one more chess piece to the board. How does it move and what is it called? The bureaucrat. It can move to any unoccupied position on the board but cannot capture pieces. It's just there to get in the way and slow things down. Sorry I couldn't resist. Come in here and say that again, I'll F your she up dry boy. Leg having A and B. The rage I feel when people are in the kitchen at the same time as me isn't normal. I asked him to bring me pads. Yeah, what's your noisy size? LMFAO. What? That's not how they work. Yes they are, sir. Small, medium, large. It's like t-shirts. It's for your flow. Like how much you bleed. LMAO. I just saw them have sizes on TV so I thought it was due to the circumference of when you wake up and that second swallow hurts and you know you're sick. Oftentimes I look at the skills and knowledge I have cultivated and feel like that moment when you play an RPG for the first time and realize you have built your character all wrong after finally figuring out how the game works. When it's your first time at the gym and you're not quite sure how the equipment works. Elon University. So was the answer to question number 8 for 2069 or 69 for 20? Assassin's Creed set in post-Civil War is cancelled because of RAC. Thanks America. Flies. Sky raisins. I love you. I love you too. Please who's this? I said Taylor Swift's new album Lux and I didn't even get a single Seth threat from a Swiftie. That's how bad it is. Went here and they said you're the mayor. Fart City. Today my cousin called me from Korea and as I was talking to him a white lady told me to speak English so I turned to her and as harshly as I could said, in perfect English, "What the F did you just say to me?" and I swear I saw her soul leave her body. Boys, a single compliment a year. I wonder why Roblox is running mobile ads all of a sudden. This is the last time I used Tinder. Are you okay babe? You have hardly touched your monster. The catfish nobody talks about. You're saying you don't like it when jobs have you apply one place then another online then another. I don't and I'm tired of acting like it doesn't bother me. My line A waiting for my friend to ask really to a fact I made up just for me to say no. I love this song. I love this song too. Margot Robbie to star in female-led Pirates of the Caribbean movie. That's already been done. Nobody. Me risking it all to look at a cow. Me dragging him back to bed for a third round. Check out this book I found. It's full of myths and things that don't exist. Unicorn. Fairies. Straight women. Human. Uses all kind of shampoo, hair conditioner, nutrition. Cat. Lick. My dad wanted to surprise my little sister with Disney World by making her do a word puzzle. She got stuck here. You are not TikTok. Stop trying to be TikTok. Have aliens visited our planet already and collected humans as specimen? Yeah. What if the specimen were Adam and Eve and that was the origin story of Earth? Male stereotype. Can't cook. Chef. A person who's good at cooking. Chef stereotype. Male.
Spare change. Spare change, ma'am.